It's been a pretty mild winter for our region so far, and lots of us are already thinking spring. For many, that means getting back out into the sun, or even sooner, getting into the tanning booth. Well, Deb Girard and Meghan Rothschild from the Melanoma Foundation of New England came in to remind us of the danger of skin cancer that's presented by overexposure to ultraviolet rays, and to show us something new they're doing to help us protect our skin.
We're very excited for this project for 2016 that we currently have an RFP out at our website, mfne.org. People can apply to have a sunscreen dispenser in their community. And our goal is to have them out for the month, starting in the month of May, which is Melanoma Month. We came to this project in 2014. The Office of the Surgeon General issued a call to action for melanoma, really because all the other cancers were doing better and our numbers were still going up. And the most interesting thing is that melanoma is almost always preventable if you pay attention to ultraviolet radiation, you stay out of tanning beds, and about 90% of melanomas can be reduced.
Megan, I guess the idea is if the skin's going to be out there and exposed, put some sunscreen on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Deb was saying, melanomas they can be preventable. And that's really our key mission, is talking and educating people about the fact that if you just pay a little bit of attention and you take the necessary steps, things like wearing an SPF, reapplying it every 2 hours, seeking shade during those hot hours of the day, wearing a hat and UPF protective clothing, it's these simple steps that can prevent you from having to deal with a melanoma or any type of skin cancer.
Let's talk about something else you've got going on, an educational initiative aimed at high school and college age students. What a fun age group to work with.
Totally.
But in so many ways, but it's called Your Skin is In.
Yeah.
Who wants to give me the quick rundown on?
Sure, I can talk about it a little bit. So we've actually been doing this program for 9 years. It was awarded by the American Academy of Dermatology. And this program is a pledge-based program where we go into the schools educating teens and young adults, college students as well, about the dangers of UV exposure both indoors and out, and how to protect themselves and what to look for. What are the warning signs of melanoma? But what's really exciting about this year is we've actually launched the program online nationally. So any teacher, health teacher, physical ed teacher, anyone in the school systems, any college student can actually go onto our website and access this program for free. And it includes everything from an interactive trivia game where you can split up the class, boys versus girls, or however you want to do it. It has video scenarios that are really relatable to that age group. We've got pictures of UV damage from teens and young adults, so people can kind of see themselves in these images, lifeguards and people who have been in tanning beds and things like that. And one of the other really exciting parts about the program this year is the college ambassador piece. So college students can become melanoma college ambassadors on their campus and bring this education, and then they get to apply for a scholarship that they can be awarded through, after we review what they've done on their campus. So there's a lot of new changes to the program that are making it really exciting for this year.
We had the golden opportunity of being chosen to go to a think tank for 6 months through Constant Contact. We were the first nonprofit that they took on, and it was really fun for us because we got to go there and create this new project, and we had lots of support from our mentors at Constant Contact, but it really was a way for us to begin to think nationally. How do we spread our wings without spreading bricks and mortar? And then it was during this time that the sunscreen dispenser program started. So it was a wonderful opportunity for us, and I think that communities across the nation will be able to enjoy our success.
Let's talk about the particular age group you're dealing with. And I really wasn't trying to be funny before, but I vaguely can remember being that age. And you're 14 to 20, mid-20s. You're never going to die. And sun feels good, and a young lady wants a little tan before the prom, or a guy before he goes on spring break. And it seems to me that's a tough sell maybe.
You know, it is, and actually, I love that you mentioned the prom and spring break, because that's really how the Your Skin is In program came out of. It was this call to action and this teaching opportunity, a teachable moment, as Deb has referred to it in the past, right around prom, and the fact that young women were going tanning, and young men as well, to have that, you know, glow right before prom season. So when we go into the schools, you know, we talk a lot about the fact that melanoma is the second most common form of cancer for young people ages 15 to 25, or 29. So that statistic right there really kind of hits home, because I think when you're talking to this particular age group, like you were saying, they have a sense of invincibility, but then when they hear that this is a cancer that's directly affecting their age group, they really do start paying attention.
And they see people, see real life people who are on their personal journeys with melanoma, and they're not quite that far different in age. So I think that's a really important piece. And the other part of the Your Skin Is In program is we're looking at reducing UV radiation both outside and in tanning beds. So for the last, I know this is going to sound crazy, but for the last 10 years, we have introduced legislation in Massachusetts to keep kids under the age of 18 out of tanning beds. Last week, we finally passed the legislation through the House, and we're clear that the governor will sign the bill, and will be the 14th state in the nation to have a complete ban on tanning bed use for kids under the age of 18. And those older than 18 will have to sign a document that talks about the dangers of tanning.
I was diagnosed at the age of 20 during my sophomore year of college after both, you know, using indoor tanning beds, and I remember just laying out, especially at college. I was going to school at Roger Williams University, which is right on the water. And I can just remember doing our homework outside in bathing suits, because we wanted to get our sun exposure for the day. So, you know, having been able to work with the Melanoma Foundation for the last 10 years has been very rewarding, because when I go out and I talk to the kids, like Deb was saying, I'm getting older now, but when I was first doing this, I was right at their age group, you know, and they were looking at me saying, what do you mean 23, 24-year-old, you're 23, 24 and you had melanoma? So that whole survivor group that we have of young people who have experienced this is so powerful, because it really allows the kids to kind of see themselves in those survivors.
Well, Deb Girard, Meghan Rothschild, thank you both for spending some time with us, for bringing the dispenser, and for telling us about what's coming up to help folks avoid melanoma. Appreciate your time.